What's good, everyone? Spektrades with a new video. This is my first video on the YouTube. This is just going to explain some of the trade ideas that I seen during this week for GBP USD. I only trade GU. I don't look at any other markets. I used to look at the indices in gold and other stuff, but my strategy and how I learned how to trade, my trading plan works extremely perfectly with GU. Like, as you can see on my markups, I have this. I'm I have marked up GU for a long. Like, I tested I I tested how I trade for, like, you can see this, like, hours of back testing, and I found that GU gave me the best win rate, to be honest. The best. It followed my strategy the best way I could say possible. So even though I like trading the indices, I like trading gold, I'll stick with what helps me the best, and that's GU. And this week in GU, as you can see, the week started, I think, let me see, right here, Sunday. So Sunday, when we came into markets, what I seen was this. So this right here, it took the liquidity from this high right here. So liquidity got took, and then, as you guys can know, a basic QML, just a basic QML. You can say this is a brick structure, or you can say, hey, this is a brick structure, right? I'd actually said this one was a pretty just the go, all right. But I was actually on the 15 minutes. So on the 15 minutes, this is what I had seen. So we're just gonna, okay, okay, BOS, cool. Not this one. Okay, cool. Just marking it up just so you guys can see. Bottom. I'm moving a little slow, guys. Sorry. This is what I seen, right? After the QML, I had seen that price created this liquidity right here. I was like, okay. He came back and created this. I count this as liquidity. A lot of people will try to sell right here, as you can see, but they all got stopped out. I also got stopped out, but not for the reason of that right there. So this is liquidity. And then my POI was, I usually pick the POI that is most recent to the liquidity. So right here, I seen this IPA right here. I was like, maybe let me do this right here. It's close. And on the 5 minutes, I think on the 3 minutes, yeah, on the 3 minutes, this was a clear order block. I'm talking about a clear order block, right? But I failed to take in consideration of this fair value gap. I was so stuck on the lower time frames right here. That's one of the, it's one of my mistakes, I would say, that I usually do, is get stuck in the lower time frames but lose control of the higher time frames. So even though I was so focused right here, I put my stop loss right here. I should have probably used a wider range, probably up here, right? But I was like, I'm confident in this trade. Boom. It was a pretty good stop loss. I think it was 14 pips. But my rules, I didn't follow my rules at all. This video is solely just a missed trade that could have yielded a lot. To further clarify that this trade was actually taken and was a loss, this was a screenshot, the exact same setup right here. So this is just not hindsight. I'm not just going back and marking up, and nah, this is not hindsight. I was actually looking at this POI right here, as you can see. I actually marked that as liquidity. I just lost the trade, as you can see. I don't have TradingView Premium, so I can't go back and mess it. I was actually in the market. I just missed the trade. Hope you guys like the video. Hope you guys comment, subscribe, and stay in touch with Spektrades. Right? because this trade went for close to 200 pips. Close to 200 pips. And I was targeting this area too, because this is a weak low. So I was targeting this area too. So I was like, I know he's going to clear this area. But I wasn't in the market, and I didn't try to join either. I just try to learn from my mistakes, right? There's no fear of missing out, because guess what? It came right back. What was the fear of missing out? I probably would have lost my money and just all that. It came right back to exactly where it was supposed to be at, right? So that's one of the reasons, like, I used to fight with that too, the fear of missing out thing too. But price will always 100%, I tell you guys, always 110% retrace back to exactly that area where you thought you would have been missing out on, right? So this trade yielded for close to 195 pips, but I was not in it. I was not in it at all. I failed to recognize this fair value gap right here. And as you guys know, in anything, right, this is just the basics. I don't even know. I was just moving too fast, guys. Sorry. but this right here, like, on the 3 minutes, this got filled, right? This was filled on the 3 minutes. But on the 15, price left this gap right here. And as you guys know, price has to fill the gap. Even though this was a good POY, liquidity was present, price has to fill the gap. Got stopped for a loss, and price dropped. Price dropped. I was targeting this low right here, because this low failed to create a high. Really, right here, it failed already, because it was this low that when it created this high, and this high failed to create a higher high. It failed right here. So this already is like my main target. This would be my first target. This would have been my first target, this low right here. Then this would have been my second target, and this would have been my third target. But I missed this trade. This trade was a L, guys. I'm just here for what's the word I'm looking for? Openness, I guess. All right. Every trader lose, but even though the first video of this YouTube channel is a trade of me losing, but I hope it helps a little bit, I would say, right, to just understand market, right? But let me remove everything and just go on how I went about this trade. I usually start on the weekly, right? So on the weekly, what I noticed was price just did a crazy stop hunt, cleared these lows out. And what was the high that made that low? It was this high. This high cleared this low down, and then market came and broke structure right here. As anybody know, this is a coach, a change of character, right? As a lot of people should know. As you guys know, this is a coach right here. This is a coach. I should label it a coach. But yeah, it is a coach right here. And what I was looking at was that price was just making higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows, right? So we're in the uptrend, right? That's easy to deduce. That we're in an uptrend. But price came here and did a reversal. Price cleared these highs, as you can see. Price cleared these highs. Major highs right here. These were the original highs that did that liquidity purge, right? Cleared these highs, right? Really right here. Cleared the previous high and cleared this high, and then broke structure. I counted this as a broke structure because this was the original starting point for this. Some people might say this right here, but for me, I counted this one. I like my confirmation is really on the higher time frames at this time, because I'm telling you, I get tricked too much with the lower time frame. So I usually just stay with the 15 to 30 minutes. If I don't see it on the 15 or 30 minutes, I am not taking that trade. I cannot take the trade. It just does not follow my rules. My rule says it has to give me a 15-minute breakup structure. It has to. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So it gave me that 15-minute breakup structure right here. It gave me it. And then it gave me a small pullback, like I stated before. The first pullback for me is always liquidity. If you learn ICT, the first pullback is always a short-term high under your original POI. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's all liquidity. Some people will try to sell right here because market did a second breakup structure right here, right? So guess what? What is the nearest breakup structure people will try to sell at? Is this one, right? People will try to sell right here, or they would even put that this is liquidity. And then this is their POI. They would got stopped early. I gotta stop. All of us got, feel me? I gotta stop. I got stopped out too, but not for that reason, right? Not for that reason, right? So now price created this. You see, he did a breakup structure right here, or a coast, as some would say, right? And then it came back and gave me that short-term high that I'm looking for. This is the, I need this to, if this is not present, a short-term high or short-term low at my POI, I cannot take that trade. I cannot do it. I've lost too much trades just by playing recklessly. Like this right here, I lost, right? But so, and then I had picked this POI right here. If my stop loss was a little bit bigger, if I had picked just probably a 15 pip, you know, or if I even put it above this right here, but that would be a 30 pip stop loss. Then I'm not even trading smart money concepts no more, right? But my stop loss usually be 15 pips or in that range. But it came in and killed me. But all of it was because of this right here. I failed to recognize this fair value gap. So I failed to do this right here. I failed to I was so stuck on this POI that the other factors that could go wrong went wrong. And if you read the book Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, it shows you this mistake right here. Like it teaches you about this mistake right here, that you get so stuck up on this is going right, this trade is gonna be the trade, this is gonna be the trade, that your mind is just focused on this, and that you don't allow the market to show you everything that could go wrong, because anything can happen in this market. Anything can happen. You can either lose or win. Me, I didn't take in consideration of this fair value gap right here. So I was more focused on this POI. And let me see. Square two. No, not you. Square. Okay. This one, yeah. I was more focused on this, right? Price took me out. Took me out and sold hard. Crazy. Great sale. Missed it, but learned a lot. Went for around 200 pips. Yeah. Great sale. Missed it, but learned a lot. I didn't lose a lot of money. I was only risking about 0.25%. So not too much got lost, but learned a lot with just this trade right here. But this really the video though. I hope you guys got something out of this. I don't know. This is my first video ever. I plan to release more videos on more trade ideas, on what I'm looking for on GU, because I only trade GU. I hope you guys like it, I guess. That's the word I was looking for, the transparency. I hope you guys like the transparency. I know a lot of people can relate to this. Stay strong, everybody. Keep going. You might have taken a loss, but the next trades might be a win for you. Anything can happen in these markets. Keep trading, keep going. Yeah, stay in tune with Spektrades if you guys want to learn more on how to trade, psychology about trading, and just trading madness, I would say. I'll be uploading more videos. More content for you guys, and just about what I'm looking for with GU on trading psychology, tactics I use, entries,